Well, welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here. It's now 11 p.m. Pacific time on a Monday, which means we have a new Pokemon Masters event, and this time it is the Water type training event with the Hilbert Sync Pair Scout. So let's go check out what this event has to offer. First thing I like to do, I like to see the shop, and I hope that something has changed. So exchange items and 2 gym leader notes, unlimited coin. No, wait, they don't even have unlimited coins this time. What in the world? Alright, so we get our 3 exchange for 10, and we also have our replay ticket. I just picked those up because, yep, looks like we just gotta wait until the end of the month, like next month, to see what happens when it comes to new stuff for Pokemon Masters. I think these events would actually be pretty fine if there was more story to the game, but since there isn't, you know, there is a little bit lack of content right now. Now, I do have a preset team for co-op made, but I don't have a preset team for normal, so let me get that going. And then we go in one-shot Roark, probably. Yep. So that's that. Now, it's going to come down to the hard, because the hard mode, if it's... Wow, and the bubble is also massive. Okay, now the hard mode is more farmable than Chantal. This is a good event. You can get rewards that way. Also, gems. Every week, you effectively get like 1.5 extra Sync Pair Scouts, so that's pretty cool. And then... Oh, now the event has started for me. Okay, game. Ooh, and there's also a new EX challenge. Okay. Super difficult boss. We're gonna see how that goes, because, like, well, I at least have Chris. You know, I don't have Brendan, so I can't do some of the EX challenges as well as others. I'm actually missing most of the 5 stars. This is one I can maybe take on, so we'll see how that ends up playing out. Make some exchanges, do the rest of the event, then try out the EX. So now we get to see how farmable this one is, because with Chantal, I could just bring Tyranitar, and then Tyranitar would 2-shot on Rock Slide, maybe 3-shot depending on like hit, miss, damage rolls and stuff, but I could get the gold training books super quick. So I mean, if this turns out to be a 3-shot, we might be in business. So that's one. Actually, wait, is it 2-shot? Oh, it's not that good, and the auto does kind of jank it up on the full heal, but that's because of the burn. We might have to figure out a better way of coming up with this one. So I guess, like, if you just get rid of Barry, that's probably going to be better. And then you just, like, triple Mega Kick on a fast team. And then that's going to be the best setup for normal. Okay, so let's see how this team works out. Also, it is the Water-type training event. So if you do have Water-type trainers that you want to get to a high level, such as if you roll Hilbert, or if you end up with Chris during this, then you can go try to level them up on the side. You pretty much just need one primary attacker, and you're good to go. Also, I turned off auto to manually do a waterfall to speed things up. I mean, the gauge is moving up pretty quick. Depending on how many times Mega Kick misses is really going to be the boon of this one. And Mega Kick is fairly inaccurate. So it might actually be better just like triple Bubble with Barry, and that might do it, but that won't be enough to take out the center Pokemon. So yeah, it looks like this won't be as good as the Rock Slide sweeping that you can get against Chantal. But that event's going to end soon, and again, if you're powering up Water-type Pokemon, then it's kind of the way to go. It's alright. Alright, so now we're going to go and auto the hard mode. It also comes down to autoing, because manual, hard, very hard on the co-op isn't really too difficult. It's mostly just if the AI breaks, and then you aren't able to efficiently beat hard or very hard. But then you have to do the farming, then you get the extra gems from that, and it's good to go. Also, I feel like Cybold might be able to be better for the farming for the level up manuals and stuff, because he does just do damage straight up with less accuracy. So a max level Cybold is probably just like 3 1-shots really quickly. If I roll him, I can test it out, but I don't have him yet. So once again, spending exorbitant amount of time right now trying to get set up on the auto. Looks like we're all doing this together. That's cool. And then we're probably just going to like 1-shot or do some really serious damage. But we're like, there's no threat here from the hard. So it's really going to see if the very hard is as bad, if you can't auto it, anything like that, and then just how it plays out. If not, the blue event is still going to be the best for farming money, like I showed in a recent video. So I recommend that you check out my playlist about Pokemon Masters, learn about the game, learn the efficiencies, all that fun stuff. But this one took a long time. And we just did an absurd amount of damage. I mean, he's going to get his sync move off. And I guess if we could beat out the sync move in very hard, it might be okay. And if everyone, like, I think it might be just better. Like, I don't know why this guy's bringing Hilbert. I guess No, you should be leveling him up on the single player mode. So I'm really not sure what's going on. But Mega Kick misses because we double pick up the pace. And we'll see how 3 Chris does against Very Hard. This is just going to be an inconvenience that takes a little bit of time. Beat it 3 times, get the gems. Beat Very Hard 3 times, get the gems. Grab stuff, and then, yeah, I'll just show you guys in a bit. I'm not holding my breath on this one. Also, you guys might have noticed that the life in my voice has kind of slowly drained over the course of the video because I've effectively done the same thing 3 times now, /4. Effectively, like, this is just the 3rd weekly training event, and I've seen it all before. I'm, like, hoping that something different happens, that we get, like, some kind of big change up, but it's really predictable at this point, and then it's effectively the same thing over and over again, which is what I mean, just do the missions, do the things, get the things, and then it's going to be done, GG, just like that. Autoing, I mean, it's not dead yet, like the game hasn't ended, but I don't think you can really get enough done before, well, maybe. That's a lot of damage from the Trico, like, surprisingly. I just want to see what happens if I get 2 Chris, and maybe we land back-to-back Mega Kicks before that sync move comes off. And also, I actually didn't take into consideration how low level my allies might have been in that last one because it is a hard mode. So with this, it looks like we actually have max levels doing more damage against Very Hard than they did against Hard, which is kind of weird. But I'm choosing to Waterfall, the not main Pokemon. Our chain's getting interrupted, and people keep bringing Cyborg because they don't have Chris. So I think we'll have to, like, wait until we see a triple Chris. But even in this situation, like, maybe we can win the auto on Very Hard. It's going to be a tough call. All right, we managed to take down one of the Pokemon. It's the big boy, but with the sync move stuff, it is a little touch and go. Also, we don't have, like, crazy unity going on, but this might be all right. Also, I don't understand, like, the going into the sync move for Rampardos, but apparently the game knows something that I don't, and this should be very doable from here. Oh yeah, Torkoal doesn't, like, one-shot with the sync move boost, so fortunately, Torkoal is just, like, no damage threat. It's hard to kill, but we'll eventually wear it down before bad things happen. Then we'll get our Unity bonus. All these sync moves are coming online. Oh, might have spoken a little too soon right there. That's not a good time to lose a sync move because that would have been super effective. But I still have good stuff on my side and then more stuff coming up. And we got a decent Unity attack, so the Heat Wave's kind of bad. And again, this was with no Chris. Like, I'm the only Chris. And then Cybold's pretty good. So, I mean, a team of, like, 2 Chris, 2 Cybold would probably be really nice for autoing. And then we'll see how it goes from there. But if this Torkoal actually cleans us up, that's going to be upsetting. But, I mean, look at the guy on the right. He had Trico. Trico did a lot of damage. Trico was good. So, I mean, like, Chris, Cybold, Trico might be something very nice to bring. But now we're... Oh, Wide Guard. Ooh, Wide Guard. Never mind. I saw, like, the Roxanne. I'm like, there's no damage on this team. But there we go, the Wide Guard. If that was on auto, that'd be really cool from the ally for auto, because then we just get to shut him out. Hurricane's good damage after that sync move. Unity max. All right, so we get it. Wow, you are... Unless it was, like, first-time luck, being able... Whoa, whoop, until my phone turns off because it took so long. That's 5 minutes, so my phone has a 5-minute sleep timer. So, I mean, 5 minutes to auto a Very Hard event course. Not the worst. I mean, you can do the blue course in like 2.5 minutes with everyone having Olivia and Lycanroc, but at least with this, once the blue event ends, you can still like get some extra stuff, so yeah. Now we do this 2 more times, get the gems, GG. So yeah, this is what I mean from the event missions. If we go back to water type training event, boom. Wait, does that mean the rock type training event ended now? Okay, so it only lasts for 2 weeks. Okay, so it means rock type training event's over. It's no longer selectable here. The blue event ends in 5 days. So there's that. And then, this, yeah, so you do it 3, get your gems. I already got my gems. I'm at 600 right now. So that is going to be it. Events will be events is what it seems like it's going to be right now. And I hope they step it up in the future, because in theory, this is good for intro level players, especially with the co-op. Like, the hard co-op seems very doable. If you can pass it on auto with a whatever team, if you're actually like trying with like a lesser team and you're like doing it manually, the few people on auto next to you might be able to save up for the gem leader notes, not really inconvenience too many other people, get your first Pokemon level 100, use that for the other event and stuff like that. So with all these other events that have, whoops, sorry for hitting the mic. So with all of these other events that have become available, Yeah, we lost the rock one, but I mean, you had enough time for that. It's like, there's opportunities here. Like, you use the grass training event, that at least gets your superior up to level 100. Water type training event, you can use that for berry and help progress the story, maybe. I've just progressed so far and so ahead on the levels. I don't know, like, how doable this is for the hard. No, single player would be normal. But I mean, depending on the experience you get from normal, if you could just, like, clear this while trying to do, like, level 30, level 40 Pokemon, you'll probably be able to get through it really well, and then you can use that to power level your team, get the gym leader notes, level up, and once you get those gym leader notes, get Will to level 100, or not level 100, level 95, get any of the 5 stars up to level 100, then you can start clearing the super courses on auto, snowball your resources, get into it, get the gems from the event, start getting extra rolls. There's the compensation gems as well. Everyone gets 6,000 no matter what. So, I mean, you've got a 5-star. If you've beaten the story. You got like 2 or 3 5-stars if you've beaten the story. So I think everyone's going to be in a good place to participate in the mid to late game. That's kind of it when it comes to this event. So if you guys enjoy the video, hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.